Our brain is a wonderful organ. With 86 billion neurons and hundreds of billions of nerve fibers, it is one of the most complicated objects known to man. Despite this, however, we often don't do much to ensure it's working properly or that we're setting it up for long-term health. In fact, you may have some habits that can have serious consequences if left unchecked. These habits could impair your cognitive abilities and increase your chances of developing complications like Alzheimer's or dementia later in life. So if you're wondering if you're preparing your brain for a long, healthy life, here are 10 habits that could be causing your wonderful organ damage, and one habit that could actually be doing it pretty good. One. Sleep deprivation. Not getting enough sleep poses major risks to both your ability to function normally during the day and your long-term brain health. When you're sleep deprived, you experience short-term lightheadedness, trouble concentrating, and mood swings. Over a long period of time, sleep deprivation leads to a variety of negative effects such as high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, depression, heart attack and stroke. To ensure you're getting enough sleep and giving your brain the rest it needs, make sure you turn off screens before bed. The light from phones and laptops can keep you up longer than you might think, and cause you to lose sleep. Also, try to establish a regular routine of going to bed at the same time every night and waking up at the same time every morning. Getting used to getting enough sleep helps combat sleep deprivation. 2. Lack of exercise. Our brain thrives on physical activity. Being sedentary may not seem like such a big deal in the short term, but it can actually lead to cognitive decline, lightheadedness, fatigue, and lack of energy. Over time, it also leads to anxiety and depression, and increases your risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, obesity, and more. Incorporate more exercise into your life by exercising regularly at home or in the gym, joining local sports teams, or attending a fitness class. If you have a job that requires you to sit for a long time, try getting a standing desk and taking regular breaks to move, stretch, and walk. 3. Smoking. The ill effects are so damaging that your brain health is at serious risk if you continue. Smoking in particular can lead to dementia later in life due to the loss of brain volume. It also increases the risk of a variety of serious lung, heart, and body complications. You can find many resources online to help you quit smoking, but understanding the true cost of how severe the effects of regular smoking are is the first step to breaking the habit and helping your brain stay strong all your life. 4. Dehydration. Our bodies are mostly made up of water, which means we need to stay hydrated to function properly. Not drinking enough water can cause headaches, dizziness, and lightheadedness. Not drinking enough water over a long period of time can lead to serious complications such as seizures, brain swelling, kidney failure, shock, coma, and even death. Make sure to drink plenty of water throughout the day to avoid dehydration, and always bring water with you on hot days. If you're struggling to drink the right amount of water each day, experiment with taking a water bottle with you wherever you go or tracking your water consumption in an app on your phone. 5. Too little sunlight. Staying indoors day in and day out is also bad for your brain health. The sun provides vitamin D, an essential vitamin for regulating many cell functions in your body and for maintaining energy levels throughout the day. Insufficient intake of vitamin D causes depression and fatigue, as well as possible cognitive decline later in life. To make sure you're getting enough vitamin D, get outside during the day whenever possible to go for a walk. Exercise, or just soak up the sun. If that's not available to you, you can take vitamin D supplements to make sure you're getting enough. Foods like fish and dairy are also good sources of vitamin D. It's best to talk to a holistic practitioner about this. Glad you are still with us. Please support us in creating new interesting videos. All you need to do is like the video and share it with your friends. Of course, we are also happy if you subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. Let's go on. 6. Stress. Over time, stress has a tremendous negative impact on your brain health. From causing headaches, anxiety and depression to insomnia, lack of energy and cloudy thinking. Stress takes a toll on your brain. Of course, occasional stress in life is normal and should not be a cause for concern. However, if you are feeling extremely stressed every day, you should consider restructuring your life to reduce the stress. Working conditions, environment and social life can be the source of your stress. And finding out where exactly it's coming from is the first step in helping your brain stay in good shape. 7. Unhealthy eating. What we put into our bodies is the fuel for our brains, so make sure you don't get in the habit of eating too much junk food, sugar, or just plain too much. Continuous overeating and obesity have been linked to mental decline in older adults, and obesity has been shown to negatively affect memory compared to normal weight individuals. So instead of consuming foods like greasy hot dogs, candy, and fries, eat healthier foods like green leafy vegetables, fish, berries, nuts, and whole grains. 8. Loud music. Regularly listening to loud music also has a negative effect on your brain. Studies have shown that prolonged exposure to loud noise actually changes the way the brain processes speech, potentially increasing the difficulty in distinguishing between speech sounds. Other research shows that loud music played through headphones causes hearing loss by having an effect on your nerves similar to multiple sclerosis. Make sure your headphones are at an appropriate volume when listening to music, and if you're going to concerts or clubs, bring earplugs to reduce the impact of loud noises. 9. Social isolation. Humans are fundamentally social beings. We thrive in groups and need emotional connections with friends and family. Social isolation has been associated with depression, poor sleep quality, impaired executive function, accelerated cognitive decline, poor cardiovascular function, and impaired immunity at every stage of life. To avoid social isolation, join groups in your area, meet up with friends regularly, and make an effort to meet new people. By staying connected, you improve your brain function, your mental health, and you lower your risk of dementia. 10. Not exercising your brain to reduce the likelihood of cognitive decline. Keep your brain healthy by exercising it. If you don't train your brain, it can lead to stagnation and complications. Using cognitive training and working on things like improving your memory, increasing your mental processing speed, and developing your reasoning and problem-solving skills is a great way to keep your brain sharp. And finally, a habit you haven't to necessarily quit. Some studies have shown that drinking coffee actually helps your brain, both in the short and long term. Consumed in moderation, coffee improves mood, alertness, learning ability, and reaction time. Used over a long period of time, coffee may even protect against brain diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. So you don't have to give up the cup of coffee you're looking forward to. If you're wondering whether you're preparing your brain for a long, healthy life, consider whether one of your daily habits is doing you more harm than good. You may inadvertently increase your risk for problems, both now and later in life. Our habits can do serious harm, but by developing healthy habits we can give our wonderful organs the best chance of a long, happy life. Thanks for watching. See you next time at MindSword.